This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. Today we're in Parker, Colorado. I'm here with an independent wine consultant of WineShop at Home. Since 1995, they have been the premier direct sellers of exclusive, handcrafted artesian wines across the country. First of all, you got involved here in 2008. Why did you decide to get involved with this company?
I was looking for something a little bit different. I had recently lost my job in corporate America. Really wasn't looking to go back to corporate America, so I was looking for a different opportunity. And I was actually invited to a wine tasting and fell in love with the concept.
Wonderful. Obviously a little more fun than corporate America can provide.
I just have a lot of fun, and I'd like to say that corporate America drove me to drink.
I love it. Let me ask you this, wine, the oldest beverage anybody knows, it's one of the most popular beverages. The company have provided a way where we can discover some great wines right inside our own home. Tell me how one of these parties works.
Oh, they're so fun to do. What a host does is they purchase a wine sampler from the wine consultant, and from there we go in and we guide our guests through 6 bottles of wine. And we try both white wines and red, and we have tasting boards that we use to take notes on, and we also pair the wines up with some very simple cheeses and chocolates, and just have a very guided tasting, very fun and educational.
Sounds like a lot more fun than I could have in a store going out and trying the same thing. Obviously, wine tasting for the folks out there that maybe have never tried wine tasting before, how do they benefit by being able to taste the wine, first of all?
As you had mentioned previously, all of our wines are artisan. So what we do is we hand select all of our grapes, and we bring in types of wines that people would not find necessarily in a retail or a liquor store environment. So we're introducing them to wines that are very exclusive, very limited, and something that is very rare and unique.
Wonderful. We're talking about red wines, white wines, specialty wines, a little bit of each?
A little bit of each. Really? So we always have a sparkling on hand. We have some really nice white wines. We have what we call our common varietals, Chardonnays, Sauvignon Blancs, and things like that. But we might have something like an Arnis as well. And in the red category, we might have something like a Dolcetto on top of a Merlot or a Malbec.
Let me ask you this, do the folks learn anything about pairing that wine with foods and that type of thing?
Absolutely. That's the biggest piece of what we try to do as we're introducing them to our wines, is we try to help our customers figure out how to pair these with the right food so they can get the best taste that agrees to their palate. So we do some fun things at a tasting. We'll use salt, we'll use lemon, and we try to figure out what works best with each person. So it's not necessarily that red wine goes with red meat or white wine with white meat. It's what your palate is agreeable to.
Wonderful. Let me ask you this, as far as pricing goes, are we talking pretty competitive out there?
Very competitive. Our wines are moderately priced. They range in price from $14 to $30 on average. We do have a very high-end wine that is $65 for that very discerning wine buyer. But we try to keep it as an everyday price, sure, a weekend price, or a special occasion price. So we have a little bit of something for everybody's budget.
Wonderful. Let me ask you this. Obviously, we got viewers out there. Somebody's looking and saying, I would love to host a party. What are some of the benefits of the host bringing people in?
Our hosts have different opportunities that they can take advantage of. If they purchase a case of wine, for example, then we'll add on a couple of bottles for them. If they want to join our monthly wine club, they can get that benefit half price their first month and then add on an additional bottle for themselves.
Speaking of the party, I see that as the best way to discover some great wine, hang with a few friends at the same time, and get educated. It doesn't get much funner than that, but let's say we do want to buy outside of the party. Is that an opportunity as well?
Yes, absolutely. So every wine consultant has their own website, so our customers can go back to that consultant's website and purchase wine and replenish once they've run out of wine.
Wonderful. Obviously, you've got all types of wines there that you're offering. What about for a special occasion? Somebody's got a wedding coming up. They want to put something together, even maybe a gift basket. Do you offer something there as well?
Absolutely. So we have our own line of personalized wines that we can do. So somebody can provide to us a logo or a photo or an image, and they can also include up to 3 lines of text and personalize that. So that's great for a business owner, an event planner, a wedding, or a special occasion. But we also do have our own wine basket baskets, and they include the gourmet cheeses and chocolates in them. And we also have our own line of stemware that comes from Italy. It's a lead-free crystal, and the stem portion of the glass is reinforced with titanium. And we also have our own line of decanters. So we have a little bit of something for everybody.
Let me ask you this, like you said, obviously the party doesn't have to end at home. It can go on from there. Somebody who wants to keep that going, tell me about your wine club.
It's a great wine club. In fact, that's originally how our business started in 1995. We have a 2-bottle and a 4-bottle wine club that a person can choose from. The unique thing about our wine club is somebody can choose the color of their wine, and they can change the color anytime they want. So if they want all red wines or all white wines or a combination of both, they can do that, and then they can change it monthly. They can also change the shipping location each month. So we kind of call it the gift that keeps on giving, but it's also open-ended, so there's no contract. A person can opt out anytime they want, or they can even pause it.
Pause it, but why want to pause the fun? Sounds great. Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. You're going to see her personal website right there. Basically, you can check out, they've got a virtual online catalog right there. You can take a look at the different brands that they have available for you. We are talking about white wines, red wines, specialty wines, great gift baskets as well. And keep in mind there that the most important thing, if you want to book a party on there, her contact information is on the screen as well, and she can get that set up for you. Let me ask you this. We've got somebody out there maybe like yourself some years ago who are saying, you know what, I would love to do that, make some money while having fun at the same time. How do they get involved, and you can help them with that?
A person can go to any consultant's website and click on Join Our Team. And from there, what they'll find are the 2 different business kits that we have available. The business kits include all of the tools that a consultant will need to conduct a tasting. Tasting boards, posi pours, a corkscrew, even their first 6 bottles of wine that are used for their first tasting. The business kits are very reasonably priced, and it's very simple. We come in and train them how to do the tasting. We have a lot of fun, and we even provide the new consultant with tasting notes, so they're very well armed when they go into a tasting to do it.
I think that's what's great about a business model like this, because of the fact that folks want to be in business for themselves, but not by themselves. And you basically are able to provide that training for them. And so you really don't need a formal training to get involved.
Absolutely. Like I said, we come in and do their launch tasting for them. So we show them from start to finish how to set up the tasting, how to do all of the wines, and how to even take their orders. And then we show them how to place the orders in their back office, and then show them how to work with their future hosts.
And not only that, but I'm sure it's an ongoing learning experience in a very exciting industry.
It is. It's very fun. And we always have new wines that are coming out. We do 48 to 56 wine releases per year. So we have 4 new wines that come out every single month, 2 whites and 2 reds. So we're always trying new wines and learning about new ones.
Wonderful. Let me ask you this. You've done quite a few parties in the past here. Quite honestly, Business of the Year 2012. What's some of the feedback you're getting back there from folks?
Well, everybody loves it. In fact, I have so many hosts that have multi-hosted for me. They just love it because the wines are always different. It's fun to get a group of people together, whether it's the same group or a different group. So the feedback is very, very positive. And the wines are excellent. They basically sell themselves.
Well, once again, folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. We're here in Parker, Colorado at WineShop at Home. I'm with the independent consultant, Nina Anderson. This is a great way to be discovering some great wines in your home, at the same time getting together with family and friends. And if this is something you would like to bring into homes as well, you can contact them and they will get you set up and put you on a training course that is a lot of fun. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.